The darkness outside had long since consumed the streetlights on Elmwood Avenue, but it wasn't the only thing that felt extinguished. Zephirine's eyes wandered from one sterile hospital room to another, each containing patients hooked up to various machines and tubes. She was a nurse here at Oakwood Memorial Hospital, a place she once thought would bring her fulfillment. As she changed the sheets on her third patient of the night, a young woman named Alara who suffered from chronic schizophrenia, Zephirine couldn't shake off the feeling that something was off about this shift. Perhaps it was the peculiar smell wafting from the cafeteria or the unexplained drop in temperature in the ICU. Whatever it was, she knew she had to speak up. Her colleague and mentor, Dr. Harish, entered the room with an air of confidence that bordered on smugness. He checked Alara's chart before addressing Zephirine with a dismissive wave of his hand. All set here. She needs her meds adjusted for the new medication regimen. Zephirine hesitated. Something about Dr. Harish's tone didn't sit well with her, but she pushed on, trying to articulate the growing unease in her mind. I think I saw something strange earlier when I was checking Alara's 4 lines. They seemed disconnected. Dr. Harish's expression turned patronizing as he took a step closer to Zephirine. You're tired, that's all. We'll talk about this in the morning, okay? Right now, let's focus on getting our patient settled for the night. He patted Alara's shoulder reassuringly before turning his attention back to Zephirine. The air felt heavy as she watched Dr. Harish leave, her mind reeling with a growing sense of unease that threatened to engulf her. What did he know? Was he involved in something she wasn't privy to? As the minutes ticked by and Zephirine continued her rounds, the feeling of disconnection began to seep into her very being. It was as if the world outside these hospital walls had begun to unravel. She paused in front of a storage room door, her hand on the handle hesitating. A memory from earlier that day resurfaced, a patient complaining about the temperature being too low. Zephirine tried to recall where she'd stored the thermometer. It was usually kept near the nurse's station, but as she turned back to her tasks, the thought slipped away like sand between her fingers. The machines beeping around her took on a discordant quality, their rhythms and patterns no longer seeming so predictable. Something had shifted inside Zephirine, making her question everything. The line separating reality from nightmare grew thinner by the minute, until she wondered which side of it she stood on anymore.